Hello, this is Brandon for Brandon's Baseball Cards. This is a new YouTube channel that I've created to kind of showcase some of my vintage baseball card collection. I've been collecting cards for about 25 years, since I was 6 years old, actually 26 years. And I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite hobbies, and I was inspired by some of the other YouTube channels that I've seen, like Baseball Collector and those back pages and others. And I thought it would be great and a lot of fun to just kind of showcase some of my collection. And today I'm going to start this first video by showing what I think is one of the most underappreciated sets from the 1930s, and that's the 1935 Diamond Stars set. Compared to the 1933 Goudeys and some of the other cards from that era, the 35 Diamond Stars are really, in my opinion, underappreciated. And I think that in part can be attributed to the fact that there's no Babe Ruth card, there's no Lou Gehrig card, right? It's lacking some of the heavy hitters that the sets such as 33 Goudey or other sets of the era have, right? So it's while there aren't as many big names in this set, there are still quite a few Hall of Famers, and it's really just absolutely beautiful set. The artwork is absolutely incredible. I'm going to show you. I have 6 cards so far out of the set that I'm going to show you today, and they're all in PSA slabs. But it's just an absolutely beautiful set. And with that, I'd like to go ahead and get started. So the first card that I'm going to show you is a 1935 Robert Rolfe, number 29. This might be better, less of a glare if I do it just like this. This is a 1935 Diamond Stars number 29 Robert Rolfe. You can see the umpire in the background, and the player running behind him. It's absolutely just a gorgeous card, and this was graded X-Mint 6. I picked this up at the National in 2018 in Cleveland. So that's the first, but one of my favorite cards in the set. So the next card that I'm going to show you is one of the controversial figures from the Jackie Robinson era of baseball. This is a card of Ben Chapman, 35, number 38. That's been graded X5. Very, very nice, beautiful colors. You get a bit of the catcher there in the background as he's taking a swing. Ben Chapman is, of course, the manager that he was manager of the Phillies when Jackie Robinson first began playing Major League Baseball, and he was said some really, really horribly racist things to Jackie Robinson. It's kind of a notorious place in baseball history. But he played for the Yankees in the 1930s, and he was actually quite a good base stealer. Stole quite a few bases during his playing days. But I just think it's, again, just another beautiful, well-centered card that really just goes to show that this set, while it lacks some of the big name power, right? The big name power, the Ruths, the Gehrigs, and whatnot. It's just such a beautiful set. And the fact that it actually lacks some of the big names actually makes it more affordable, probably. So that's a benefit in some respects. If you're looking for a set that isn't quite as expensive, I would encourage you to maybe look into building this set. This is the third card. This is number 71. I purchased this at the National this year in Chicago. This has been PSA graded X5. This is Aussie Bluge, I think is how you pronounce his last name. But again, you see the nice, beautiful background, the green, the yellow, the reds. Nice drawing of him swinging a bat. Just a beautiful card from a beautiful set. Okay, so the next card that I'm going to show you is number 80, and this is Luis Chiozza. This is also graded X5 by PSA. Really, really great image. You have the runner in the background. You have another fielder in the distance. I'm probably going to get this re-slabbed because it's a very old holder and it's kind of beat up. But just a beautiful card that I also got in Chicago at this year's National Sports Collectors Convention. And then another absolutely beautiful card that I recently purchased on eBay. This is number 61, Billy Werber. Just the background on this card is just absolutely just incredible. One of the most beautiful cards that I have in my collection. This was graded VGX4 by PSA. But just such a colorful set. You know, there are some sets that are drab, and this is certainly not one of those. The final card, and this is the only horizontal card that I have thus far. This is number 69, Earl Grace. And in addition to having a beautiful catching pose, there are a couple of hitters in the background that are doing some work in the field there with the batting cage net. And this was graded 4 by PSA, and this was also purchased on eBay from the same dealer as the Bilderberg card. So that is my showcase of my 1935 Diamond Star collection. Please subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading more videos in the coming weeks. In addition to showcasing pieces of my collection, I'm going to discuss my thoughts on the hobby, my thoughts on issues such as Slabgate, and other topics related to collecting vintage baseball cards. And I hope you all enjoy the video, subscribe to my channel, and collect baseball cards because it's a great hobby.